Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you're having a dope day, and thank you for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 8, Episode 13. My name is Chris, and he is the 2 aficionado, but number 1 in your hearts. What is up, Sean Collard?
Hey now.
Hey now. And he is the 6 shooter from the Midwest. We call him King, but he tells us he's really just Calby. What is up, Cal?
Gentlemen, what's going on?
What's going on? And we welcome one of our favorite guests. All the way from the OG support group. What is up, Brian?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you know, it's always a pleasure. It's good to have like a Jordan expert on the show, you know?
Yeah.
Something we've been missing.
You've got those guys who are shields for the brand on here, man.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, man. I do what I got to do for free sneakers, right?
Yeah, we don't want we want the unfiltered.
Oh, man.
As always, the Sneaker Podcast is brought to you by our favorite organic sneaker cleaner, Sneaker Logic. Totally organic, totally made right here in Canada.
Oh.
Brian, that's the country right
Above
above
us.
you.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
It's all right. It's all right.
I've heard there's milk in bags, but I don't know if I can get with it.
Yo, that's an East Coast thing for the record,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
The East
Calgary
Coast thinks it's countrywide. That's an East Coast thing.
All
I
right.
told you Calgary is or Alberta is the Arizona of the North.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Coming to Vancouver. Coming.
There you go.
Again, Sneaker Logic. Find them on Instagram at sneakerlogic_official. Tell them the Sneaker Podcast sent you by using our coupon code TSP15. Get 15% off your order. It's like good stuff, really good stuff. I got some new cleaner. I'm going through that because I like to clean my shoes weekly. That's right.
Wow.
It's a weekly thing. Yep. And let's start the podcast like we always do with what we wore on feet today and what we plan to wear tomorrow. Sean, why don't you kick us off?
Today, I wore to work my 1995 Air Jordan 1 Chicago's, and every time I posted them already, and people freak out at what good shape they're in.
Yeah.
And I keep having to tell people that ones don't crumble. I mean, unless you like wear them you beat the shit out of them skateboarding or something, they're not gonna. I mean, you just wear them casually; they're gonna last forever.
Looks like you repainted some lost and founds, you know?
Yeah,
make
exactly.
them
That's what I
newer.
did. Yeah. I painted the collar black. It's that's not cracked anymore. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Wear them casually and they'll last. But yeah. And tomorrow, what am I going to do tomorrow? I was thinking. I don't know. I'm stuck on this. I know I said this about the Chicago 2s also, and I feel like every day I'm in a battle with myself to not wear Chicago 2s or white cement 3s. But tomorrow I think I'm going to wear my white cement 3s, the Reimagined 3s.
Yeah.
I'm just so drawn to wearing both of those at this right now, and I'm forcing myself to wear something different every day. So,
Nice.
I'm busting those out again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Just
Yeah.
skip the 2. Go from Jordan 1 to Jordan 3. That's what everyone should do.
That's what everybody's done, apparently.
Yeah.
So I was able to get 8 pairs in or 12.
All right, Cal, can you tell the people what you wore on feet today and what you plan on wearing tomorrow?
Today I wore my Nike Bayou that I made, that I coined the Sonny Crockett. It's been raining out here. They're all leather, and they're awesome. So I've wore them twice in a row now, and it might be 3 because, like I said, it's raining out here. So if it's sprinkling again tomorrow, I'm gonna wear them again because they're just sitting by my door right now.
All right. I can't be mad at that. Very nice, very nice. Brian, do you want to tell the people what you wore on feet today and what you plan on wearing tomorrow?
Yeah, today I wore the Air Jordan 3, that Wizards PE.
Yeah.
First time undesing those today. So that was cool. Yeah, I got those, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. So excited to wear those. Tomorrow, man, I'm not a pre-planner like you guys, but let's see. I was thinking probably the Nike Air Trainer SC High, the Bo Jackson, the Auburn
Nice.
colorway.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I love
Nice.
wearing those.
Those are
Anyway,
nice.
that's nice.
Yeah.
so
Need a pair of those.
yeah, they're awesome.
Very cool. I read a little story about Bo Jackson today on Instagram. He has hiccups.
The porcupine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that.
We won't tell you guys the deets. If you want to go check it out, find it. I'm sure you'll find it. Anyways, for myself, I wore the Jordan 4 red or the black and red.
Oh.
2012.
Or the black cement.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it black and then cement? Because that's black cement to me.
Well,
in my brain, it's black cement.
I know. It's
Yeah.
it's black hyphen cement
Slash.
gray. Yeah.
Slash. Yeah.
Or slash, yeah.
Slash.
Yeah.
Cement gray. Yeah. That's
Cement
the official
gray.
colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
But
gonna
people-
join. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Join the kids. Join the kids in calling them breads. Go
No, I
ahead.
was gonna join you in wearing my Jordan 3 white cement.
Oh, nice. By
Yeah.
the Reimagines?
No, the
Oh.
2013
Nike
version,
Air.
which is I think they call it the 88,
Yes. Which is ironic.
because I was killing time watching The Last Dance again.
Oh, you were prepping for Brian being on the podcast, I think.
No, I'm pretty in with Jordan.
Yeah,
Me and
yeah.
Jordan
That's
are
true.
pretty cool.
That's true. That's
But
true.
I was just texting the guys. I was like, "Yo, I went down this rabbit hole because
Mhm.
Doug Collins. It's a part where Doug Collins talks about when he coached Jordan, and then he lists all the accolades that Jordan got while he was
Yeah.
coaching him. I was like, wait, he already got MVP in his first 4 years in
Yeah.
the league.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And in 88, this guy went bananas. Like
Yeah.
Jordan went bananas. So I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
88. That's why.
I mean, 87 too. 88, 87, 86, 87 season was a monster as well.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Scoring wise.
Yeah, scoring wise. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't get defensive player of the year also, but I mean,
That's
200,
just-
200 steals, 100 blocks. That's pretty crazy too.
It's pretty crazy. But I've never heard of like a scoring champ getting defensive player of the year
Yeah.
at the same time.
It's Michael
Hey,
Jordan.
going back to the bread comment.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Jordan Brand release the 4s in a wheat colorway and call it Air Jordan Brett 4
Oh,
bread?
that would be amazing.
And then
That would be
confuse the
amazing.
kids. His
That
heads
would
would
be
explode.
amazing.
Right?
Yeah. Oh,
That'd be
that would
so
be
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Jordan 4 toast.
Yeah.
Jordan for Panini.
Just
Jordan
call
for
them bread, and the
croissant.
kids with heads would explode.
BREAD.
We don't know what that means.
Yeah.
We're confused now.
Oh man, yeah, they're the ideals. Think tank. All right. Did you guys check out the latest pair of pants that appears to be coming out from our good friends over at Quality?
I missed those.
Yeah,
missed it.
it's the double cargo. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
yes.
Ripstop fabric.
Yeah.
Look at those pockets. It looks pretty cool. Like I can kind of tell how it would fit. Seems like a light pair of pants to good for this type of weather.
I
Check them out
completely-
on their site at quality.com, KUWALLATEE.com. You can use our coupon code SPOD20, get 20% off your order. I think you can apply it on pretty much anything and you'll get that extra discount if you already have a discount. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I know. Is that a Quality hoodie you're wearing right now, Sean?
Of course.
Yeah.
Always.
makes sense. Yeah. Good stuff.
Same.
Same. Speaking of same, those on YouTube get the nice look at the Sean and his good friend Brian.
Yeah.
Both of them wearing the same hat.
Yeah.
Literally the same hat.
It's too funny.
Too
Yeah.
funny.
And it's almost the same color sweater too.
Unplanned too.
Unplanned.
Unplanned.
We swear.
Yeah.
So the one person who watches on YouTube, you can have a nice little look at us.
A little
Sean's
chuckle to
mom.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get over to let's start with our favorite segment of the podcast, the new shoes
Oh,
segment.
yes.
Does anyone have anything?
I have nothing this week. I
Whoa.
ordered something, but it's not in yet. So
Same. I have nothing. I didn't even order.
It's
it.
dry.
Oh.
Brian will save you for last because
Well, yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
I got 2 pairs in the mail. Big shout out to Puma Canada for sending over this pair of Mellow MB02 in the now this name they call it the Gorange colorway.
Gorange.
Gorange.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't have a French accent when they.
No, they
fucked the name
put
up.
they put an accent on it.
Gorange. Did they
put
really?
accent aigu on
No.
the on the E.
We just lost Brian.
Well,
he
some
looks dazed. He looks dazed.
Yeah.
Guys, we have to talk American here. I can't.
It's like
They really
Gorangi.
they put an accent on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways,
Okay, whatever. It's good. Good for them. Good for them.
good for them. I don't know why they did that, but hey,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's like all light gray with a nice
colorway.
bright hit of orange. I think most of the pairs that have come out of the MB02 are like one color, full on color for the whole shoe.
Yeah.
And here they kind of separated some a bit of color blocking action. So that's pretty interesting. Big shout out to them. Shout out
I
to
like
Puma
those.
Canada. Yeah.
Outsole looks dope too. Is it coming from the heel onto the outsole like that with the orange? Yeah, that looks cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Puma Canada, Foot Locker Canada for sending these over. And I also got a pair from Adidas Canada.
Ooh.
They asked if I'd like to check out a pair of the Adidas Forum times Jeremy Scott Opal Wings 4.0.
Whoa. Oh, just in time for Wings Logo Wednesday, but it's an Adidas, so
Whoa.
it doesn't count.
Look at that iridescent
Wow.
heel thingamajiggy.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
very proud of you. You've been practicing that word, haven't you?
I know English good, you know? Yeah. Pretty good.
Iridescent. You finally figured it out.
Iridescent. Yeah. So big shout out to them. I opened the box and I was like, oh, let me take a look at these. I opened the box. My son was right next to me. He goes, those are nice.
Oh.
I go, you want them? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I know what kind of shoes you like now.
Yeah. With giant wings on the side.
Because he plays so much Fortnite. He's always like bombing in from the sky or some shit.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to Adidas for those. I posted some photos and some unboxing videos on my Instagram. It's you'll find it. Anyways, Brian, what do you have in terms of new shoes?
Well, since I haven't been on for a while, I'll just say, like I said last week, I got 2 pairs of the Air Jordan 3 Wizard PEs.
Yeah.
Which came out awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe what a weird controversy that was about people.
Isn't it crazy?
Mad about they weren't a TB3 or Jordan didn't really wear those. He wore the TB3s.
Crazy.
And it was so weird. That just came out of nowhere to me. But anyway.
Because it seems like it was like common knowledge for years.
Right. Totally.
For 20 years.
Totally. Anyway,
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I haven't picked up anything. I picked up the Air Jordan 1 wash pink for my wife and my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Those are nice.
Yeah, they are. They turn out good. My daughter wears them every day because she's getting such good reactions at school. She loves it. So
Nice.
she wears them every day. She has white cement 3s and she wears the pink. And then I got my son. I got the shock drop of those the Air Jordan 4 Thunder.
Yeah. Oh wow.
He loves the 4, so I just picked up his size on the shock drop.
Oh, that's cool.
And anyway, they're not my speed anyway, but they're nice. And 4s seem to be like the thing now, right? 4s.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
They're coming on strong, the 4 since those SBs came out.
4s are big. Anyway, but I'll say being on the podcast is a true honor, but being roasted on the podcast like last week is even more of an honor.
What did Sean say about you?
I don't even remember what I said.
When you guys made fun of me for liking DJ Khaled 5.
Oh, right.
Wait. Okay.
Yo, I was with you, man. I was with you.
I made fun.
How about the best pickup I've had in the last little bit is that I got a follow.
Yes.
From DJ Khaled.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's big time.
That's huge.
That
Hey,
is.
man.
So I had to change my stance on DJ
When he says we the best, you're part of the we now.
Oh yeah, that is true. Damn.
Yeah, it's all in there, right there.
Yeah.
Me,
There you go.
him, and God, all of us,
Yeah.
all 3 of us, the Holy Trinity.
That's right. That's right.
Uh, but we said we liked it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm no. I just
Yeah.
it's all
No,
good.
no, he knows. But I was busting his chops.
Yeah, because you're right. I probably will get those Craft Fives. I probably will.
Of course you will. You know what? I have to say, I just saw Nightwing 2303, Chris from Wear Testers, do a review on those, and they look really, really nice. So
They do.
I
Craft?
might even try for them. Yeah, they look really nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're a little monochrome color, you
Mhm.
know, but they look nice.
They look nice. Yeah.
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 It's
That's
just,
what I thought.
I think it's the whole craft name that no one
confusing.
quite knows what
Mhm.
that's referring to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it was like with a K, you know, like dipped in
Then,
cheese,
Yeah,
then we're in
mac and
business.
cheese.
Everyone's in on that one.
the fat Americans, we could all get rid of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Well, we have a few Jordan fives in the flooding our feeds this week, so
yes.
we'll get your thoughts on that too. Let's start it off though with the Fragment times Converse Weapon, May 11th.
Yes.
That's
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So I think this came out of left field, right?
Yeah.
One, that it's a Converse Weapon,
Yeah.
because I don't remember anyone asking for more Converse Weapon.
I was
Oh, okay.
privately.
Yeah.
But I was.
Look, Hiroshi. Tick, 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 tick.
Exactly. Well, that was the thing that was surprising too, because I saw the I guess the image of them or something. I was all excited. No, I saw them on it was Chris again on Wear Testers.
Mhm.
He reviewed them because he got a pair sent to him, and I was all excited. And he never mentioned that they're a Fragment collab, and so I went to look
Yeah.
them up. And I'm like, oh, this is I'm not gonna be able to get these. It's a Fragment, but I don't know. I'm hoping
Eh.
that because it's a weapon, no one will care,
Has-
right?
I don't know anything about it, but has Fragment ever done a collab with anyone other than Nike?
I don't think so.
They've done Converse before. If that,
Oh,
if
have
that's
they?
what you're
Okay.
asking, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
have
have,
a
okay.
pair of their Chucks. They did a
Hmm.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a chance, Sean,
Yeah.
because
I hope so.
I
definitely
think,
want a pair.
but like that's what I think I mentioned. Fragment did one huge hit. Like the Jordan 1 is like huge, like
Yeah.
like killer collab.
Yeah.
Maybe like top Jordan 1 in some people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been riding that wave, that explosion, that boom for like all his other collabs, because all his other collabs didn't go crazy.
Did they ever release the 3, or was that just his own pair?
No, that's Friends and Family.
Friends and family only. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been caught doing this one. I'm gonna shit on it. He doesn't. All he does is pick the colors and then put
Yeah.
a stamp on it.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Right?
Right.
Like I
Yeah.
think I mentioned to Cal, he's like one step away from Nike by you.
the
The stamp is
Yeah.
what differentiates his design. You know?
Well, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look like an Orlando Magic PE, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really.
for sure.
Which is funny because the Magic didn't exist when the
Yeah.
weapons were out. So
But
Yeah.
still, you're right. It does look like, because it's a weapon of the star, it looks like a magic,
Yeah.
a lot of magic thing. But
yeah,
that's a good call though, Chris. He just does slap the color on it. It's blue and black, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's just like, yo, can we use your name? And he's like, sure, use my colors, like my
Right.
staple colors.
Don't
Use
forget
my
the
name.
stamp. Don't forget
And,
the stamp.
Yeah, the stamp.
Yeah.
And
what would he do with a penny PE?
Right.
Same.
Exactly. Well, the stamp would be there, and that was all.
Jacknosis, like same color,
yeah.
Yeah,
just the stamp. Yeah.
that's exactly it. Oh man.
So
I still want them. I want them.
but
I'll still take them.
I think like no one's really asking for a weapon, but I do think that the weapon is cool.
Yeah, and I think
That's what
I-
surprises me, because you like the weapon, and it's in that Fragment colorway that you love so much on the one.
But I like the black and white weapon.
Yeah.
Only.
that's
like the
again,
Boston Celtics.
But
one.
that's why I'm excited about it, because I feel like they're probably taking a page of the playbook of the Nike and Jordan brand, where they're releasing a collab to then set us up for some OG colorways.
yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they got the shape really nice and stuff, so it's I'm anticipating something good.
They should do the unreleased Michael Jordan Converse weapon. The one that they were getting ready for him, right?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
It'd just be black and
right.
red.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With the stamp. With the stamp.
With the stamp.
Jumpman stamp.
But Sean's right. The weapons are cool, even if you're a Jordan fan, because they kind of were the shoe that was setting the market right, for Jordan, and it was like so popular, nobody really cared
Yeah.
about this guy wanting his own shoe.
Yeah.
So it kind of was the benchmark before
It was.
the Jordan explosion. So
Like all the top players were signed with Converse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most of
That
them.
is that is the shoe from the ad, right? With Magic
the
Johnson
wrap.
and Bird back to back or whatever.
Back to
Yeah,
back.
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
there was one with
Choose
all
your
the
weapon. Yeah.
with Mark Aguirre and Isaiah Thomas, and
Bernard King.
King. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all doing the rap, like in the commercial. But that was the first shoe I was obsessed with. Like the first one I wanted to get was the Pro Star that Magic Johnson was wearing, and then I became obsessed with getting the Magic color weapons, which I was able to get in the fall of '86, and then I saw the twos in '87, and it was all over. I forgot all about the 8 weapons, but I they were the heaviest shoes I've ever worn in my life. They were so heavy. I mean, I was only 13 at the time, but they were like insanely. Even my friends my teammates at the time I let them hold them, and they were like, "You can't wear these; they're too heavy." It was insane how heavy they were, but I did wear them, and they went well with my yellow uniforms. But yeah, I'm so excited for them to come back.
Yeah.
I hope they come back. The original colorways anyway. They haven't done a proper weapon since like early 2000s.
Well, they've tried to update some weapons, right? And
They look
they look
yeah.
off.
They look off, very off,
yeah.
very off. Well, they did one recently with the upper look great, and then they put these big chunky outsoles, midsoles.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, they're doing it with the Jordan 1, right? The Jordan 1 hasn't changed all that much, and now like they even brought out the 85 cut, and it looks, just do the same
better.
with the weapon. Yeah.
Exactly.
All
I'm
right.
looking for it.
Jordan 4. They're calling this one the Frozen Moments, set for August 26th.
Oh,
Jordan 4 Frozen Moments. So it's
is that it's a women's release, right?
Yeah, it's
I don't get
not the shoe that was in the commercial.
No, definitely not.
Frozen Moments.
As a 12.
Yeah,
So
but
how is this tying into the Frozen Moments?
it refers to different memorable moments from his career.
Oh, is this gonna be like a series, maybe? Or
I don't know if they're gonna extend it to other models, but that's what the blurb that I read off of.
Okay.
I forget which site.
Okay.
Yeah. Did something happen to him in '89?
Happen to him? I mean, there's the shot
in the league. I'm saying
shot. Yeah.
The shot.
Yeah, I think that's it. This is it. This refers to the shot. Why specifically with this color blocking? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the chrome wings. I don't get why it's called gray with patent leather around the toe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I need answers.
I could have done with a better name.
Yeah,
but the name's not what's making me like not buy it though.
Are you gonna buy it though?
No.
Well, exactly.
I'm just saying it's
the name's not the only thing that's not making you buy it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, I don't understand the colors, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It'll look cute on a chick. Chicks will look cute in it.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the J Balvin times Jordan 3.
Calby's got something to say about these.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate the gradient, man. I hate it. It looks like crap to me. Like it doesn't. It's not a gradient really. It just looks like whatever that is: purple, blue, red, and yellow. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. The heel clip thing I think actually doesn't look that bad with the gradient on it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I don't like the heel, but it's cool. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know.
The heel reminds me of two things: Phoenix Suns.
I was gonna say Suns and 4,
or the FedEx color blocking.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me too of like, wasn't there like a Quay 54 one that had the different colored like stripes on the back heel part, the same area? I don't know.
Like a Jordan 3 or
a Jordan 3, wasn't there? Or some kind of Jordan 3 with that blocking on it. It was like I thought there was two of them. I don't know. I might be wrong.
I can't remember.
I like the yellow painted leather part, like the edges.
Oh, the edging's yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks cool, and cement looks all right. I just don't like that heel part. That's my only issue.
What do
I
you
don't think
Brian?
it was made for us. Like that
Brian,
Jordan 1 wasn't made for us either, right?
They're made for Brian though, because he lives in Phoenix or near Phoenix.
Yeah, you wear one of those, the city version of the Valley jersey. Yeah. But still, it's just too, I don't know. It's too plain for the most part, and then too bizarre in other part. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's true,
Not
man. That's like I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's plain and then too much in the back.
Oh, okay. Cal's showing us a picture of one of the a Jordan 3 with some.
Oh yeah, I don't remember
gradient
those.
on the like back tab midsole. I don't know what you call that.
That's the released one. Is the black? The white one.
Yes, now I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, like an all black K54 54 with like purple, blue. Yeah. We know what you did, Jay Balvin. Yeah, stole another image. Okay,
it's funny because he went so wild with the first two he did, the 1 and the 2. And then he pulled it back on the 3. Like he said, I'll just save the craziness for the heel tab and the back part of the midsole.
Maybe someone had a chat with him. Look, Jay,
we want people to buy these, Jay.
You're 1. We let you do whichever you wanted. The 2.
Okay, you had your fun putting the light and the wings logo on the 2.
Or like he used all his creative budget on the 2 with that little light
you
bulb.
made us put batteries in the shoe, Jay. Enough. Now bring it back a little.
We told you it wouldn't work. Yeah. All right. So I guess we're a pass on that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a Palace times New Balance 991 due for this Friday, May 12th. Cal, you liking this?
I like that one. I like they're both all right. I like the one that you sent a picture of with the purple and the teal.
Yes.
I like that one. I think it looks very nice.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go for it because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very expensive.
Yeah.
Out of pocket right now. But I think it's nice. I like it a lot actually.
Yeah. I've never I maybe I don't know enough about New Balance collabs, but it's just Palace. Didn't imagine them doing collabs with New Balance.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I had this asshole moment in my head where I'm like, you know how skate shops sometimes will be like, yo, if you can't kickflip, you're not allowed to buy the dunk. And then I'm like, well, so are these guys gonna have to go for a run if they want to buy these New Balances? All these Palace skateboard guys, are they gonna have to go for a jog, if a long walk before they're allowed to buy these, or what? You gotta
a power walk.
Yeah, you gotta show your Apple app on how many steps you took, or what? I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. A lot of New Balance collabs I find are using this similar color palette.
Yeah, with like the hits of brown and stuff. With like
so a bit of purple,
pops.
a bit of teal.
Yeah.
It kind of has like 90s Nike ACG vibes.
It does.
I could see that definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Which is cool. Looks good.
Very good. Jordan 5. Jordan 5, Georgetown, November 10th.
Of course. Oh, heck yeah. Georgetown colorways usually are awesome.
Yeah.
The only one I didn't like was the 6.
Yeah.
It was like mostly gray.
Mostly gray with navy on the bottom.
Maybe hits, yeah.
They could have gone like with a total like carmine color blocking with navy and gray.
Or use that some of their jerseys have that thing on the side. It's like lines, navy lines.
Like was it the tribal type patterns?
Yeah. Because you remember the Jordan 15 Georgetown that had that on the heel?
Yes.
If they did that on the 6, like where the little spots near the
could have been cool,
bottom.
yes.
Yeah, very cool. I like that.
Ink tank. There you go.
Yeah. Do you like the tab on the back?
Oh. On the 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Trying to pull it back up.
Is it college tab?
I think it's a college tab, like on the jerseys. It looks like it's on the jerseys. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. You guys, Sean, Cal, Georgetown 5?
Yes. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're clean. Yeah, I like them.
All right. Winner. Jordan 4 red cement. Oh, the cement turned red. August 12th.
Yeah.
Blood in the streets. That's what I'm calling them.
You just made Jordan cool, man. Before not cool, now cool.
You should work for them, Kelby.
Yeah. This is the nickname guy.
That's like an epic. Yeah, that's like an epic event right there.
Yeah. They need a nickname guy though, because their nicknames are terrible.
So
yeah. But these look, I don't know, they look like fake to me. Like someone like a fake website made them.
Yes. They look like the button, the Jordan where
Yes.
He's sitting on the ball and everyone thought that those Jordan
the black and red threes. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Looks like that, like a Photoshop. A bad Photoshop pair. Yes.
Yeah. There's some color blocking that it doesn't go.
No.
Like it's too far off.
Like on paper, this should work, especially for guys like me and Brian who are like OG sneakerheads.
Right.
He's the OG sneakerhead, but we're OG Jordan guys. But it should work. The color, the red and the black and it's so cement. But it doesn't look. It doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tried. They tried. They give it a shot. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think they suck.
What's that?
I'm sorry if you like them.
The blood in the streets, though.
Blood in the streets.
Well, I wonder if
go ahead.
they would have tried the red versus the navy like they just did, like those white
it's like
cement
navy military.
No, versus the black. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they would have tried the red, I don't know if that would have been better.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I just think that like the white, it's so white, and then the red pops super hard, than the dark black midsole. Like, I agree. Good. I don't think it works. No,
but people will buy them. I'm sure they'll sit. But I mean, some people it'll be like a 4 for them to wear.
Yeah, you never know, man. Like it is a Jordan 4, and that's like the hype right now. They might fly off the shelf.
You never know.
What do we know?
Yeah.
What do we know? Yeah. We know nothing.
They might cause blood in the streets.
They live up to their name.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jordan 6 Toro Bravo, May 24th. Yeah. Weirdly, I'm not gonna buy them, but they grew on me. At first, I was like, nah, but now I'm like, these look pretty cool.
I like the 4s. I like the 5s. These don't do it for me. I don't know. They're not doing it for me.
Yeah, I don't. It's just the look of them. They're all right because, like Jordan 6, when the black infrared, that's basically what it is. Like the whole shoe's one color, and then you got hits of something else.
Yeah.
And the Travis Scott one, same thing. One full color hit of something. This was the same thing. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Chris likes it. Calby?
I like it.
I don't hate them, but I don't care. I'm indifferent.
Jordan 5 Burgundy, September 9th.
Brian?
Oh, they're okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I love the grayish, the old dusty gray with the burgundy. I don't know.
These came out in 2000. There was an originally release of these, wasn't there? In 2006 or something? 2007?
Yeah, I don't know the year. Yeah,
something around there.
And I don't have those either.
Okay.
We're
I don't know.
The 2006, wasn't it like a kind of coveted shoe? Like not many people had it. Like, because I remember seeing it on the internet, like years ago, maybe like 2012 or something. And people, when it got posted, people would be like, "Oh, you got those!" Like, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
that happens a lot, though, right, Chris? I mean, it's like these shoes, like the
green
cool gray 4s and the green beans, and like they're like everybody's like, for a while, like, bring those back, and then they bring them back, and nobody cares.
Nobody touches them. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. I think the timing of these some of these retros is like you waited a bit too long.
Yeah.
Like the money spot was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. People would have been crazy for them.
Maybe, yeah.
I think the story gets lost at a certain point, like the whole reverence of them all.
Yeah.
At this point, people are they like the new colors, right? I don't know who they is, but yeah, they like it.
But they do.
I like them. I like them.
Yeah.
If they're sitting around and there's a flarner or a bezel, I might have to pull the trigger on them, man. I don't mind them at all. And it depends also on the materials, because I remember the other materials looked very nice. So if this is like, that like fake like true buck or whatever they call it, I'm not gonna like it. But if it's like a nice suede, like how I feel the other ones looked on the internet, then I might want to go for them.
Okay.
And have another pair of shoes I can only wear for a couple weeks a year.
Well, I mean, you know what else plays into it, Cal, though? It's what else is releasing at the same time.
Yes, definitely, like, 100%.
Let's say there's a Jordan 4, like yellow cement, and you're like, whoa, that's nicer. I might put my money on that, instead of the burgundy.
Jordan 4 yellow cement?
Yeah, man.
Butter Streets.
Yeah. Butter Streets.
Wasn't last week?
You are a marketing machine.
Whoa.
Wasn't last week the yellow episode? You guys are.
That's right.
That's
true. That's right. The yellow 11s there.
Yeah.
It's garbage
the
yellow.
Camo? 11s. No. Yeah.
No,
it's
the
snakeskin.
Snakeskin.
The snakeskin. Yellow snakeskin.
And now I know why I hate those Balvins.
Yeah.
It's the yellow.
It's the yellow.
Thanks.
I mean, yeah. All right, cool. Brian, aka OG Sneaker Nerd. I don't think I've ever heard a story of why you're like the 5 guy.
Oh.
Maybe you've told a story before, but I actually would like to know.
Well, it's a really long story. Mostly my dad was killed in a pair of... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus. I was like, oh, my God.
The cows regretting blood in the streets.
Oh, no. Brian's just reflecting what the comment section looks like in our Instagram page.
Yeah.
This is what people say in our Instagram pages.
This is the most random, horrible stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think... in 88, I was 12, almost 13 during that season, that summer when we all became obsessed with the 3s and the 88 season.
Yeah.
That had passed me by. I tried to get some 4s. Once I saw the commercial for the 4s, you can do this, you can't do that, right? You can buy this, you can't do that. Wanted those, couldn't get them. I'm only 13. How do I get those? Finally got a pair of white, military blue 4s. That was my very first pair. After buying a pair of I think I told this before, black Nike Forces that I was sure they were Jordans and they weren't. So I got military blue 4s, and then when I saw the commercial and the still pictures of the 5s, I just thought they were like, I liked shoes and I liked Jordan, but then that was like, I don't know, the reflective tongue, the clear sole, the netting. He looked, I don't know, the commercial was so stinking cool. He was cool. And then probably the topper for me is, I know I've told this before, so Sean's gonna make fun of me. November of 1990, I was able to meet Michael Jordan on a lucky chance. So that kind of 1990 is kind of cemented my foundation of sneaker love, and so the 5s are kind of all tangled in there.
Why would I make fun of that?
No, you always go, oh, look at this guy. Yeah, knows Michael Jordan.
That's just because I'm jealous.
DJ Khaled follows him.
It's one of the coolest stories ever.
Yeah.
Where was this?
Hey guys, hold on. My helicopter's here. I got a hotel. Hold on.
Oh yeah, we the best. I forgot.
Hey, just hold on. I'll be there in a minute.
You want me to sample this again? Okay.
So for Calby and the other 4 people that haven't heard the story, My friend, one of my really good friends at freshman year of high school, his dad owned a gym. There's a small local gym, and I'm home doing homework one night. The Bulls are there to play the Suns the next night. This is a Tuesday night, 2 nights before Thanksgiving. My phone rings, and it's my friend, and he's trying to tell me that Michael Jordan is at his dad's gym, but he can't really say it. And his mom takes the phone and says, "Brian, this is Barry's mom. You're going to meet Michael Jordan. He'll be there. Barry's dad will be there in 5 minutes to pick you up." And which of course we didn't know at the time, but we've realized Tim Grover was there with him. So this was the 90 season. This was the beginning of the 90-91 season. So they had just lost the Pistons 5 months earlier. So this was coming off that summer where Jordan was pissed off, right? So I guess he had Tim with him everywhere he went, and they worked out every single day. And so he was at this local gym he found that was quiet, that he thought he could get, some work in without being bothered. We showed up right as he was finishing. They were going to bring him into Barry's dad's office. He obviously said no to that. And so we went, he was having like a protein shake or something at the bar. And we sat there and got some pictures with him and autographs. So
amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah. Wow.
Pretty
stupid story. What a stupid story.
Did the helicopter go again?
So cool.
Yeah,
it was
so
lucky.
Cool. It's
Very
so cool.
lucky.
Yeah.
Never would have happened.
I guess, yeah. You are the best. What the fuck?
Well, and luckily too, it was in 1990 before. I mean, he was big, but before it got global, supersonic, where he was so guarded. I doubt anyone got autographs past 92, 93 ever again, just like randomly like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How lucky is that?
Unless you bumped into him in Barcelona, right? Barcelona.
That's unless you got one of his parting gift bags. Oh no, that was Jeter. Never mind.
Yes. I'm wearing a friggin' Brooklyn Dodgers hat, Brian. It was in your honor, and you happen to be wearing one too. And now you're slamming my Jeter.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts does it too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. A very cool story. You're definitely better than my not meeting Jordan story. We're gonna play a little game now. In the rundown, I wrote that we're gonna do the Great Jordan Redraft. I'm sure Sean's not too crazy about redrafting Jordans, but there's a little twist to this. So we know how Jordans came out, like Jordan 1, Jordan 2, Jordan 3, Jordan 4. Okay, but we're gonna redo the launches of all these shoes. Okay, so let's go 1 to 23. And the way it goes is the first shoe that did release was the Jordan 1. But what other shoe could have released as the first shoe?
Can I go right now? Can I start?
We're gonna mix it all up. Okay, no shoe can hold its original place.
Yeah,
yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I know people are going to say it's just because I'm the twos guy, but the Jordan 2 is the first Air Jordan, because the Jordan 1 was just a Nike shoe that was it was lying around a warehouse, and they slapped a Wings logo on it, and they made it. That was his first shoe.
It was a
but the Jordan 2 was technically the first shoe made for him.
Okay, I like that.
So that should be the first shoe.
Okay.
Sean said that.
Darn it.
S Collar 23. Leave me alone.
I like that reasoning.
I want more context of why are we re-shifting him? Like,
it's just for fun.
So okay.
There's no context on our show, Brian. We are not. This is not a think tank.
I came up with this 5 minutes before I sent it to you guys.
No. I know we're not like writing a manifesto to Nike or anything. But,
it's more because, like, okay, we look at different models, and I know that you're like the 5 guy, all right? And when I'm looking at the way that the shoes came out, the 1, the 2, the 3. You kind of see they just went through different types of designs. Not they don't look like the 1, 2, 3 don't look like one another, right? They're all very different in design.
Correct. I agree with that.
The 3, 4, 5 though, you see hits of okay, that was okay, this is that, and that is that.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
The 6, 7 kind of follow each other.
There's
so
a lineage to all
exactly.
of them.
But
the ones that Tinker did, there is a connection to each shoe, if you ask me.
Right.
100%. So that's even harder now because now
you might want to line them up as well in our reshuffle or redraft, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe one of them was ahead of its time, might have been able to even be released a bit later and still done well, while others were kind of like, this, if they had released this at this time, because I feel like you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a bit dry at a certain point, like the 9, 10 area. Maybe they could have done something different. Okay.
I think Sean's right that the 2 could be the 1.
Yeah.
Because if you ask me, the 2 and the 5 were the only of the first 5 were the only 2 completely original shoe outside the Nike library. The 3 had the Alpha Force, which was very similar.
Okay.
The Revolutions as well.
Revolution. Yeah. And then the 4 had the 89 Flight 89s that were, the soles were the same. The midsole was pretty close. Anyway, I'm not saying that they weren't good designs. There was just stuff in the family that was the 7s and the Hirachis are very similar, obviously. The 8s and the air raids.
I never saw that, but yes. Wow.
8s and air raids are very similar.
Yes.
Right. And then once they came up with the quick, what do they call it? The quick lacing on the 9s, the 10s, and the 11s that,
it's just like a loose loop or something that you just pull through.
The quick lacing system.
Yeah.
I mean, they use that on that and then the pull tab on the 7 and 8.
8, yeah.
I mean, that became a staple on every single stinking shoe, right?
Yeah.
It's like Brian knows what he's talking about.
Nerd. Nerd is on the name.
That's right. That's where the nerd comes from. I forgot.
Because who could care about this?
Nah, just us. But he's nailed it.
This. Yeah.
This is like talking about when did Luke Skywalker hit puberty? Like, who could care?
Well, if you ask me,
when he kissed his sister.
It was when, exactly. That's when he became a man. He became a man.
He saw Chewbacca, and that was his first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Chewbacca was actually an Ewok after he hit puberty. Right. Now I've lost the entire audience, including the people. 2 of the people on this podcast.
The Chewbacca defense? Is that what you're using?
So back to the shoes.
Are
we saying the 5 would be the 2, Brian?
Let's not call it the 2, but the second shoe to come out.
The second shoe.
It'll be less
that's
confusing.
What I mean. Yeah. Then I'm the 1 guy, Brian's the 2 guy. It's all
Sean just wanted to make sure that he was the 1 guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 1.
That's right.
Okay. The 2 makes sense. I like 5 as the second shoe. Yeah.
The 6 could have been moved up in the line because of the high ankle support, which was very prevalent in the 80s designs.
I like that too. Yeah, those are reasonings. We don't have to place them in a row, but little reasons like this why they should move up or down is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Same with 9 and 8. 8 and 9 are a little more high.
Yeah. Like a mid-cut shoe wasn't in style until a little bit later. You're right.
Right.
That's exactly. I was thinking that for sure we should swap the 4 and the 5 because the 5 is higher and like has less little things added to it. So the 4 almost kind of looks like a newer version of the 5 because it's got like the clips on the side. It's got the same netting and it's a lower cut.
Yeah.
Right. Good point.
Yep.
10 seems a bit simplistic in design. Maybe push it ahead in the
like an earlier one.
Yeah, 10.
10. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The only problem is you'd have to get
the
rid
lacing,
of the accolades in the outsole,
or the resin at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what he can do.
Yes. He's in the middle of doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
The 11's
Release
probably
it.
hard because it could be anywhere, right?
How about this?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. The
No.
10 as his fourth or third pair right after the 88 season. And you slap all the 88 stuff on the
Yeah. All of because the MVP, defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Slam dunk champ. Actually, most of the stuff that's on the bottom of the shoe is actually from the 88 season.
Yeah. There you go.
Already there.
88 and beyond.
What shoe didn't see? 9 didn't see any court time, right? So technically, that's kind of like the 2. What happened to the 2? When did he injure himself?
No, he wore the 1s. He wore the 2s the entire 87, 86, 87, and half the 87, 88 season.
Hey, but now you're getting into a theory I have. Was the 2 going to come out that year, or were they not ready?
They were not ready. They were not ready because there's those samples, right? Because in 85, 86, before he broke his foot, there's a sample floating around. It looks like a friggin' tennis shoe with a Wings logo on the side. It's like a white nurse's shoe.
Oh, yeah.
With that little Wings logo on the side, and I think that was supposed to be the 2.
Oh,
they're horrible. They're horrible. So the fact that he broke his foot. Now here's a conspiracy theory. He broke it. He didn't really break his foot. They were just buying time so he could make him a new shoe. I'm just kidding.
Because if you know Jordan, that's how he works, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Because everything's everything. The flu game wasn't a flu game. He had a hangover. That's what everybody's going to be saying right now. But yeah, so I absolutely believe that the 2 was not ready. The 2 wouldn't have looked like, had he not broken his foot and given them an extra year to work on something. Because look, you see them when he came back in 85, towards the end of 85, 86, he was wearing, or was it he was wearing the ones with the dunk sole.
It's true.
Ones with they were testing out the tooling of the 2s, the midsole of the 2s. Yep. So for sure, they gave him extra time to actually make him a shoe. I don't know what Peter Moore and Bruce Kilgore were doing all this time. Obviously not focusing on Jordan's shoes. But yeah, so
reaping the benefits of the sale of the Jordan 1s.
Exactly. Oh, we don't have to create anything else.
20 million.
Whatever we put on his feet, what are we buying? Exactly. Why are you putting all this effort?
It's 1986. We're in the middle of cocaine, baby.
Exactly.
So not to derail this real quick, I've always thought how interesting to think, what if all of your favorite Jordan moments were pushed up one shoe up? Because if the 2s came out in 86, right? What if the free throw line dunk is in some white cement 4s? And what if the shot is in Air Jordan 5s?
Oh man.
What if the first championship is in 7s? The Olympic 8s? I mean,
man.
on and on.
Olympic 8s.
The last shot 15s.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We've lost Calby. Calby.
I'm here. I'm right here.
I think we're all happy with how it worked out, though.
Yeah. That's a great theory, though. A great thought.
Wait, what's the
14s?
I know, but Brian said last shot 15.
Yeah.
But like, what's that the black and red pair called of the 15s?
Stealth,
yeah.
I think stealth. Yeah. I don't know why they call them that, but they're stealth. Is it stealth on is it the colorway? Is that stealth?
No, I don't know. I remember there was like a special release. You can get them on the Jumpman site for like doing. Anyways, I must be imagining something.
Sorry, let's go back to your topic.
Good imagination, though.
Yeah, man. Sneaker nerd, man. Holy cow.
Most people are thinking about how to make money. I'm just thinking about
what if it was the Olympic 8?
Olympic 8. Yo, but I don't mind that because like this.
Ryan, your boss is calling again.
Don't wait.
Don't wait. I'm talking about the last shot 15s.
Yeah, because I mean, like the Jordan 6 is a nice shoe.
Yeah,
I think it survives on its own, but like there's some shoes that get pushed through because of like the story attached to it.
Well, where would the 11 be though? Would the 11 be, is that ahead of its time? So maybe you push it further out.
I think so.
Yeah, further out.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
It's dangerous because at a certain point, no one cared about some numbers because it was past his like during his retirement period or whatever. semi-retirement.
Yeah.
So
Like people like the a lot of what is used in the 11s is still being used today. Carbon fiber and all that stuff, and even the lacing systems and the materials. Yeah.
It's like a more rounded shoe.
Yeah.
Like bubbly, whatever you want to call it. Bulbous versus like the sharp cuts on like other shoes. Like the 9's bulky looking.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Yeah. I've never worn a pair of 9's. I own 9's. I've never worn a pair of 9's.
The lacing is weird.
Yeah.
Makes my foot like I can never get a good fit. Maybe that's just me.
They
So the 9's were before my time, so I didn't know that that he didn't play in the 9's. So is that where the Space Jam nickname comes out for the 9's? That because it was in the Space Jam movie?
Yes. And he wore them he's wearing them at one point in the Space Jam movie. Yeah.
Okay.
When
because I knew that they were in the movie, but then I was always like, so what? Like,
well, that's how Brian and I feel. It's so what? They're not Space Jam 9's.
But now I know, like, okay, well, if he never wore them, there's at least that correlation between the two.
Yeah.
Like I thought, I honestly thought he wore them. Like I was heavy into basketball at the 11s. That's and sneakers. Like we called them the shiny Jordans. Like literally, we didn't know they're like Jordan 11 Concord. We called them the shiny Jordans.
Yeah.
And so then I hear the Space Jam 9 talk, and I'm like, why do you guys call them that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop it. Like, so what? They're in the movie. Like,
that's exactly what Brian and I yell all the time at people.
But I thought, like, that they could be named something off the court, or they could have had a name coming out when they came out in the 9 when he was wearing them. You know what I mean? But now knowing like that he didn't wear them on the court, I'm like, okay, well, at least that makes a little bit of sense then.
Yeah.
Might as well call them the statue 9's. It's on the friggin' statue.
Right. He's wearing them on the statue, which drives me nuts.
It does, eh? Like,
yeah. He didn't do anything in the 9's. Let's put those on the statue.
Yeah. But I wonder if Nike must have said that we wanted you to do that.
Maybe, because
to sell units.
They were the newest model at the time. Yeah.
But I would have been just as mad if the 8s were on there too, though. That'd have been.
Yeah. That's true too. Yeah. Well, to put the 3s or the 1s, anything 2s.
Yes.
It maybe costs too much to put those shoes on the statue.
Why?
I don't know. Like Nike will
copyright.
We'll hit you with anything, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
People will come and complain about the elephant print height on the.
Yeah. Also, another look into the comment section on our Instagram pages.
Yeah. All right, I think we pretty much said all we can say about this. Maybe we'll put it on paper one day, or if any audience members have some ideas of which Jordan models should be shuffled forward or back within the lineup, you can hit us in the DMs and let us know your thoughts. If anything, if we did shift like Brian suggested, like shift them forward, or he would have played in more numbered pairs, right? Going down the line. Or maybe do like in-season shoes, and then playoffs he switches shoe to like the next model.
Yeah.
Maybe we've gotten up to 20 something, right?
Yeah. I love when I play 2K, I will always change the shoes. So I always play with Jordan, obviously. And I always change. And it's fun. It's as nerdy as it sounds. It's fun to see him, even just in a video game, wearing shoes that he's never worn before. I'll put him in 23s. I'll put him in 21s. All up to the newest model. It's cool to see it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's how nerdy I am.
Can I ask you guys something real quick?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking of just watching the Lakers and Warriors game the other day, and I saw Steph was wearing the white and blue and white, whatever he's wearing right now, his shoe.
Pens.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, okay, I've seen him 3 times, and he's wearing 3 different pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, these shoes can't really hold the meaning that these other shoes had. You know what I mean? Like the playoff 12s, right? Jordan wore those the whole time, or what? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Pretty much.
So if you're switching shoes every game, like, unless you do something super special, that's just another shoe. When you could have had like a playoff shoe that like everybody's like, oh, those are the 2023 playoff Curries. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
remember when he hit the 50 points? You know what I mean? In that shoe.
Yeah.
But now it's like if he just has a regular game, that shoe's like means nothing.
Yeah.
You know, if he lose one game in that shoe, who gives a shit to buy that shoe?
Yeah.
He lost that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Sean and I have yelled about this for many. I think I've yelled about that on this podcast before. But yeah, because you're right. Like the LeBron has so many colorways. How do you connect with that? Because it's a colorway. First of all, like maybe the colorway you're never even going to see in the store,
right?
Or if there's so many, how can you keep up?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like so I've done this series before, showing the shoes that Jordan would wear in each season. It's usually 3 colorways: the one from the previous year, the one from the playoffs and the All-Star game, and then the new white colorway. Someone, I think it was Shoezium, said, "Hey, could you do this with LeBron?" And I was like, first of all, I don't know anything about it. Second of all, how could I? Who could catalog all that?
Yeah.
Like 82 different pairs of shoes?
Yeah.
Anyway, but
I would hope that Shuzim was being sarcastic, because that's a ridiculous ask.
And why? But but back then, there were more restrictions on colors that you can wear on your feet.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, like, I even mean just for the playoff. Like, even if you want to go all season wearing different shoes, and Nike can sell, 100 different pairs of shoes, that's cool. But then, like in the playoffs, I would want that shoe to be special. You know what I mean? To last me the whole time. So when I wear the chip, maybe you could wear a different shoe in the finals if you wanted to, because then you could have 2 playoff shoes or whatever. But it'd make it a whole lot more special if you're wearing that same shoe through all the series. To me, anyways, I was just like, he lost like that game that I was talking about. He lost that game, and I'm like, well, who gives a shit about this shoe now? It's the playoffs, and who would care about this shoe? Because he wore one game and they lost.
Right.
I think I think Lillard switches colors too.
Oh, I bet you they all like do. I'm just
oh, you mean the signature athletes, the ones that have their own shoe?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think real quick.
I just mean,
sorry.
Like there's the All-Star game shoes. Like when me growing up, you know what I mean? There was a couple pairs of shoes you liked. There was the All-Star game. There was like maybe Christmas, and then there was like the playoff shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there was a random one, like let's say the Kobe 81 points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was another shoe that you remember because he popped 81 points that game.
Yeah.
But you were looking forward to only a couple few shoes a year, and now it's like, there's shoes all the time. They're selling way more product, but those shoes that you were looking for, you don't really care about anymore. Maybe the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But playoff shoe, like, who gives a shit? Like, you're switching shoes every day. It's just he's wearing the same shoe he wore in the season, maybe even. It's not special. It's not as special. Like the playoffs was special, and the flu game. Like even the flu game became the flu game because of that one game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think I 100% agree with you until you said, well, Kobe popped 81 in that white and purple pair, right? Because Kobe switched colors a lot. And then I'm like, wait, I think maybe it depends on the player.
Yeah, but I just mean for the playoffs. Like that's literally all I mean. You could switch shoes all season, but for the playoffs, keep that, because then that's the playoff shoe. You know what I mean? That's what makes it special. But if you're gonna switch all through the season and through the playoffs, those playoff shoes are not special.
None of them are special. Yeah.
Yeah, because the regular season. You gotta do something special in that shoe to make it special, anyways.
Yeah.
But in the playoffs, that shoe would just be special as a playoff shoe. Like,
right.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're a Dame Lillard.
I do appreciate
he exits in the second round, but you're like, I still want his playoff shoe because they made the playoffs, and that's my man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I do appreciate he doesn't have his signature shoe out yet, but Devin Booker, he wore the same pair of Kobe 4s throughout the whole playoffs. That purple pair, and you can tell when you see pictures of them on court now, they look beat up. Like he went through them. And this playoffs, he's wearing that white and orange 5.
Yeah.
And that's cool too. So, and even like Jaylen Brown, all NBA second team. He wore like that gold undefeated Kobe 5 the whole last season.
Yeah, see, like, and that's cool, and that's why you like that shoe, right?
I love that shoe, and he's like, whenever he wants, like, whenever he has a bad game, he wears those shoes to get back into the groove of things. But he goes, they're beat up, they're like shredded, but he'll wear them. I like that. It's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, was just what I was thinking because I was like, oh, he's wearing a different shoe, and then they lost, and I'm like, well, I don't care about that shoe anymore.
But that's what I mean. I know as simplistic as it was in the 90s, 80s, and 90s when the Bulls wore white shoes for the regular season and black shoes for the playoffs. It did make it special. It was like, these are the playoffs. Look how mean that looks. They're all wearing their black shoes. Not every team did it, right?
Yeah.
Or at least not when the Bulls started doing it. So it's true. It's like they've oversaturated the entire thing. The league is saturated, and then the shoes are also saturated. Yeah. It's like nothing really matters anymore. Like it's all this, wear whatever you want whenever you want, and some shoes you can get in the store and some shoes you can't, and I don't know. It's nothing's like I agree with Kelby. Nothing's as special,
Well, they could wear all different shoes. It's fine. They could just everyone shave their heads like the Pacers did. Right? Everyone needs a Rick Smits, no hair. Yeah.
Right.
That looks good.
Rick Smits.
Yeah,
no one needs to see that.
Any more thoughts before we close this up? Good to go.
That's good.
All right. Any shout outs you guys want to? Shout out to Brian for joining us, man.
Yeah.
Good to have you on the pod.
Always good having him on.
Guys for having me. It's been fun. Thanks again.
Awesome.
Nice meeting you.
Very insightful, man. Like all these thoughts about Jordan that we never heard about.
You want to see him go nuts? Talk about where the placement of Jordan's wristband.
We'll save that for another pod.
That's a full pod.
Guys,
I actually am very intrigued.
The chart. Let me get the graphics. Hold on. I got a tripod and everything. I'm gonna get it.
There you go.
Cool. Okay.
Next pod.
That was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Sean, where can people find you on social media?
At SCollar23 and at OG Support Group.
Shout out to the OG Support Group. Calby, where can people find you?
At Just Kelby and at Traffic Boys.
Shout out to the Traffic Boys. Brian, my good friend, where can people find you?
At OG Sneaker Nerd and at OG Support Group.
Shout out to the OG Support Group once again. And you can find myself at Christopher.chu, and be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Quality and Sneaker Logic. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.